Greetings and welcome, adventurers, to another episode of Let's Play Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition Hordes of the Underdark. Well, last we left off, we have finished off all the island bits. Now it's time to go into the Underdark proper and deal with the enemies there. With our fancy new golem. Ooh. We've been spotted.
This is too easy.
He fell down those holes? Something tells me that this is probably not as safe as it looks. Alright, so where's the Drow Scout? Did he fall down here on purpose?
All you followers of Sorcerer are doomed. The armies of the Valchores will crush you all.
I don't think so.
Soon you will feel... Wait, what's that sound? Now! Again! Now!
Sure. Alright. A gelatinous cube. Been a while since I've seen one of those. Apparently it's effortless. Well, I'm not gonna say it's difficult, but it's also got a lot of hit points. Alright. Oh, it did leave something behind. Fire opal, Penelope, a ring. Acid resistance. Under the direction of Druxel Serene, these rings were created by the Red Wizards of Thay and sold in their enclaves across the realms. Cheap and easy to make, the magical protection from the certain elements is a huge source of profit from the enclaves. You know what? I'll believe them. Such a ring would definitely have been very useful against that. Ooh. That's an amulet of the master. Definitely very useful. I mean, it's not like we have someone that can actually make use of it, but... Right, so... This was clearly set up as an ambush of sorts, but... The Drow Scout apparently did not know that there was gelatinous cubes about. I do wonder if there's more than one. And there is. Right, let's see. Do I have a maximized spell that would be useful against this thing? And as long as I don't hit it with something... Not bad. Ooh, natural drain. Guess that's our way out. Water whistles through this hole by the loud echo you are hearing, emptying into a large cavern. You might be able to hold your breath long enough to pass through the hole. Ah. The pile of skulls up there. So... where are we exactly? In relation to where we started. Right, so we were somewhere here, and now we are on the other side of the map.
And the faithful kobold companion joined the mighty hero in creeping through the terrifying Underdark. No, too dramatic. It's just dark now.
Yeah, a little bit. The sign says freedom, but the gouges on the stain seem suspicious. Yeah, let's ooh. I'm curious about one thing, Deacon. You said your prior master was a dragon, yes? A white dragon? He nods, apparently absently inspecting his nails. Yep. Timofara be big and white. Are you aware that the white dragon is the weakest of many draconic species? So? That don't mean much. Old master be way tougher than little Deacon. He'd be tougher than you even. Valen chuckles amused. I truly doubt that. Was this an old dragon, this Timofara? A great worm of his kind? Nope. Timofara was young and scrappy. And kind of a fat for a dragon, maybe. Then he would hardly be a match for me, little kobold. I've battled more than one dragon in my lifetime. Deacon stops inspecting his nails and looks at Valen, grinning. There be big paladin in white that storms into Old Master's cave. Deacon remembers. He swears he's going to kill Old Master. Old Master roll over moaning that he was ready to die. He say he bad and evil dragon all his life, and he just wants to confess sins. Paladin says, okay, and he comes to give confession. Valen rolls his eyes, and that's when your master, the dragon master, ate him, I suppose. Nope. Old Master got lots to confess. He tells great stories all night. He and Paladin stays up and drinks and laughs. They become a great friends, and Paladin falls. Last time Deacon hear about Paladin, he be invading some country somewhere. I am almost positive that you are not telling the truth. See? You be just like Paladin. You not knows when to relax and laugh, and when you should be all angsty and serious. Valen, about to respond, suddenly thinks better of it and turns away. You're getting outsmarted by a kobold there, Valen. Up in the game. Bridge controls. This definitely feels like a trap.
I've always considered the Underdark to be not like the Abyss. In intent, anyhow.
Neat. Well, as long as the shield guardian keeps up, he should be fine. I mean, he's plenty strong. Constitution is maybe not as high as I'd like it to be. But that's quite a good armor class.
Deacon feels like he need good bath.
Nope.
You cannot win this fight!
Yeah, this is getting a little bit too easy. But good ambush, I suppose. At lower levels, those Umber Hogs definitely would have crushed me. But I'm kind of curious to get to that place where I saw that pile of skulls, so, you know. How do I get over there? That this way? Nope. And suddenly it got very dark. Right, more Dryas approach. That this is a cave of some sort. Why is it suddenly so dark? Can I cross here? Yes, I can. Right, we found some boots that I can't identify. That's new. And a paladin helmet. Alright. Well, I have potions of lore, so... that enough? Prismatic dragon boots. These boots are based on the design for dragon slippers, but fortified with the skin of prismatic dragon. The Garrus colors offend to sensitivities of others, though. So care should be made in choosing appropriate times and places to wear these boots. Well, it reduces my charisma, so probably not useful for me. Discrete skill modifier persuade 10, yeah, okay. Enhanced bonus dexterity 4, immunity to fear, knockdown, and spell resistance of 24. This could be good for you. And you've got the gargoyle boots. And the fortitude, and that's all pretty useful, but you know what? I think you should have these boots. They match your overall skin and all that. Plus, I don't think you've ever really reused the stone skin on these boots. I'll just take them back. Because, yeah, see, it was always dragon slippers versus these, right? Yeah. No, well, I have stone skin, that's not really important. So, I guess a paladin came in here some time ago wearing those slippers and somehow died. Wonder how that happened. Right, let's also check back if we can get back to where we fell down. What do you think you're doing? You can't mind stun a golem. There's another cave over here. I was almost wondering if we're gonna run into some myconids. We might still. Alright, let's just make sure that the path back to Mathijssa is clear. I'm gonna have to keep doing this run over and over again. I mean, we don't technically have to. I do have the Relic of the Reaper after all. So Mathijssa is just one quick teleport away. See, that's the place where we came out, alright. And now everyone is in the way. And let's just make sure that we've got all the ambushes cleared away.
Even the most innocent looking creature can be filled with poison strong enough to bring down a wrath beast.
I do not know what a wrath beast is, but I'll take your word for it. Right, you are uninjured, so your regeneration is good enough as it is. Probably not good enough to heal during battle, but that's fine. Alright, let's check this cave. And that leads us over here to the north tunnels. Who are in the north tunnels again? And the caverns to the west. The holders are... And we see some statues here. Illustrated. I mean, it would be nice if they would tell us exactly where, what is. Everything here is to the west. I guess we'll just find out by trying. What is this way?
Deacon can't wait till we get back to real sunshine. And stewed potatoes. Deacon likes stewed potatoes.
Alright, so this is... I saw that name just now. Dorvak Mora. Illustrated. I am not yet interested in taking on the Illustrated, if you don't mind. We'll come back to them later. I want to deal with the undead first, but I can't remember which one area we need to head for then. Let's try the west tunnels. That's closest. This is a control panel of some sort. A very elaborate engraving on the cast-spanning bridge etched into its surface. Dried blood and other fleshy bits cover the panel. There are 8 small buttons and 1 large button on the panel. There's also a small slot, just big enough for a small spherical object. Let's lower it. Failure. Examine the buttons. There's also a large glowing button near the bottom of the panel. But I do not understand this. Read descriptive text. Do nothing. Right, so my lore probably has worn off. Can I reapply it? And I think I have a potion of intelligence somewhere. I can remember what it looks like. And clarity is not intelligence, though. It's Fox's cunning, I believe. Yeah. Alright, let's try it again. Success! You realize the buttons on the panel are labeled in the dialect of Beholder that you are familiar with. Examine the buttons. Ah, right. Now, you can actually do this, although this is the Beholder cage thing, so... Row 1... left. Panel changes. Row 1 right. Ah. Row 1 right. 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 Row 2 right. And then finally row 4 left. Press the glowing button. Woohoo! I think that did it. For another time. Alright, southern tunnels it is. Freedom. The rearing is deep. Huh?
Good day.
A small misshapen man bounds up to you from the cavern's gloom, nearly bowling over you over in his excitement. Welcome, welcome to Drearing's Deep. Where did you escape from? Did anyone follow you? Come in, come in. Drearing's Deep welcomes you. Drearing's Deep? Yes, Drearing's Deep, the village of the free, or almost free, at least. No longer enslaved. They're not yet fully emancipated. Drearing's Deep, welcome, welcome. What do you mean, almost free? Not yet fully emancipated, I said. But you better not ask me about that. I may lead the fine citizens of Drearing's Deep, but I dare not speak for them. You'd ask them why they are not quite free. What makes you think I've escaped from somewhere? Well, slave owners don't set their slaves free willy-nilly, now do they? No, it's bad for business, it is. And we have to fight for our freedom. Tooth and nail. I tell you, tooth and nail. We have to escape, you see. Why are you so concerned that I might have been followed? That's what happens when people escape, you know? You get followed. You may not think you get followed, but then a slave tracker shows up and you go onto the village door and there you have it. Followed. Slave trackers? Don't you worry now, don't you worry. You're safe from that here in Drearing's Deep, the village of the free. Oh yes, you'll be protected from that. At least there's something else to be worrying about. What? What's there to worry about? Hush, hush. My lips are sealed. You better not ask me about that. I may lead the fine citizens of Drearing's Deep, but I dare not speak for them. You have a funny way of speaking. Me? Quick of tongue, quick of tongue. It's nerves, is all. Just nerves. The stress of leadership, of being almost but not quite free. Of nerves. I'm just jittery, that's all. Did you know? Yes, I used to be quite the orator once. Quite the orator. I stood before the Gnomish Third Council, I did, and spoke out loud and clear. Then the Illithids got me. They got me, I said. Who are you, anyway? Me? I'm Corrigan. I'm the leader of the village. Yes, the elected representative. Secret ballot it was. Secret ballot. Yes, yes, yes. But not much power, though. Not much power at all here in Drearings. Goodbye. Right. Well, not suspicious at all. Or slave, huh? Yes, Deacon. This village, these all be service people. What they be doing here in Underdark, boss? They're probably slaves or servants, Deacon. Deacon looks again carefully. What of them, boss? They cannot seize any people who is not from service, not dressed in ragsy clothes. They be slaves, maybe then. Who they be slaves to? Let's find out. Okay, boss, Deacon just worried. He pictures Deacon in chains and ragsy clothes and not likes that picture so much. Yeah, I can agree with that. Can you talk?
Greetings.
Greetings to you.
The woman clings to the shadows, her voice hesitant and small. What you be wanting with the likes of us? Do you have a name? The woman shakes her head and retreats further into the darkness. We don't use names here. They say if you give someone your name, you'll be the next one picked. Next one picked. Ceremony is to protect us. One be picked so the rest can be safe. It's being held more and more often now. There'll be trouble in the world, see? Drow and dead Illithids, the ceremony is what keeps us safe. Can you tell me a little about this village? The gaze drifts over the ill-constructed buildings. Drearing's Deep, home with the free. We were all slaves once. Slaves? A ghastly smile flits across the woman's face. I was a pleasure slave to an Illithid once, and I sang in a cage for the drow. A traveling priest helped me escape, brought me here to Drearing's Deep. Alright, you have nothing to worry about. Yes, I do, she whispers. We all do. Who runs this place? I kept chickens once, before I was captured and sold into the Underdark. And there was a saying that the hen that does the picking rules the roost. It ain't no different here. Who does the picking? High Priest Sodalis does the picking here. Is be the only name spoken in Treadings Deep because he who does the picking never get picked. Picked for what? What is it? Let's see. And why is this the name the only one spoken? A voice drops to a low whisper. Just bad luck, an ill omen. If you give someone your name, you'll be the next one picked. Everyone just knows that. Well, my name's Mathijssa. Now, how hard was that? Normal recoils in shock, fingers making a hasty warning gesture across the chest. Your best player know a ceremony, Mathijssa. Well, I am not one of you, so you know.
What do you want?
I understand the Drow were once a surface race driven underground by their surface cousins. How must they have felt, exiled to an unwelcoming land of shadowy caverns?
That's an impressive looking structure.
Greetings.
And I guess that's what they use to do the summoning.
Greetings. Hello to you there.
Everyone's being very wary. Why that, Vaden? I didn't know you had musical aspiration.
Well, hello.
A squat worker with a bulbous nose and a bad leg sizes you up. Bric-a-brac, she said, barks. Things we scrounge, things we stole. Things we cobble together from the rest. Good prices for better customer. This town has some odd folk, doesn't it? Let me see. There's me, you, the priest, and a pile of former slaves scared of their wits and not quite sure what to do with themselves. Yes, odd folk doesn't even half start to describe it. Who are you? Me? I'm a rag picker, garbage settler, haggletooth, you name it. Not from here, not from anywhere, really. You're not getting my real name, though. Name giving scares the locals, dries off most business. What can you tell me about the priests? Some a bunch they are. A lot of purple robes, bone skulls, you know the type. Been building their flock by helping slaves break free. Or more often just paying off the masters, it seems. Seems they have the money for it. Do they have any enemies? Friends? Depends on the slaves, really. Steal slaves from the drow and you've made them your enemy. Pay the drow handsomely for the slaves and you've made them your friend. Seems to come and go, but right now it seems to be the Illithid sending war parties and drow sending diplomats. Read into that what you will. Don't know anyone else around here? Well, the occasional slave master was in demanding the return of his property. I saw a party of drow leading away a chain of bone creatures the other night. Oh, and there's Vixra too, I suppose. Vixra? That's one of the priests worship. Never seen him. Not sure if there's anything to be seen, but can be sure you feel the presence about this place. Constriction of the throat. The locals say that's Vixra. What kind of bone creatures did the drow have? What kind of bone creatures did the drow ever have? I don't know. Big, made of bones. Maybe they came with the drow in the first place. Maybe they didn't. Who's to say? None of my business. Tell me about the slave masters. Not much to say, really. The slave masters storm in, the slaves scattered in the shadows. Priests bring the slave masters into the temple, and every now and then there might be one might be important enough to leave. Have I other questions? Questions. Always questions. Are you sure you don't want to buy something? Let's see the store. I mean, probably not all that much useful stuff, but hey, antidotes, lore potions. Yeah, no weapons, no magic items. Miscellaneous stuff, but that's not really useful to me. I mean, I have no use for mithril after all. Maybe I should make a character that does crafting, but even so, I don't think that would be worth it. Oh well. In any case, that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. If you enjoy my content, please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all then. Bye!